Upcycling is taking existing materials and trying to find a new use for them, a way to keep items within circulation. I think I've always thought about materials in a different way. My name is Nicole McLaughlin, and I'm a designer focused on upcycling. I got really inspired working within the fashion industry. So it started by taking shoes apart and trying to put it back together. I started to see certain shapes and be able to understand the process of how shoes were made, how clothes were made. Within this one office, in this one company, like how much stuff is in this industry that gets discarded that's still very usable material. So that's why I started my business and went freelance and went off to do my own thing, was because I just knew that if one brand had all this stuff, there was probably many other brands that had a similar situation. I love being able to just have this weird, complex problem and figure out all the little details and kind of try different things and see what comes out of it. A lot of the time I don't have all the necessary tools or enough expertise to be able to do something, so it helps me to just keep learning and to keep pushing myself to learn new skills to be able to figure things out. I always explored things, like I never felt like I couldn't try things, and so for me it's inspiring to take something that is most likely going to end up in the trash, try to find a new use for it, or use it as the starting point of a project. Some of my best projects have come from failed projects. And at the time I was so frustrated, and I looked back and been like, what was I doing? Like I could have done this so many other ways. But I think a lot of people rush the process and also don't allow themselves the grace to like get things wrong and to fail. I was doing, collages and photo art and that kind of stuff, to then creating physical clothes and things that are meant to be worn and exploring the world of that. I think that's been challenging for me, just like mentally, to know that, okay, you don't have to just stay within your one line of work. Like you could explore other things.
I'm a jean jacket, wear me anytime you want. I'll fit you right when you wanna put me on. Up and down we go, 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 go. All around we go, 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 go. I could follow, low, alongside of you.
Reminding yourself that what you're doing is making an impact, I think, is important to me. Even if I inspire one person to go out and think about materials differently, or to buy clothes secondhand, like things like that, if I could inspire one person to do it, then I'm doing my job. And thankfully, I think I've inspired quite a few people. The biggest part of what I do is education and getting people more knowledgeable about this very specific line of work and getting people excited about it. The education part is huge for me. Getting more people involved in this we can't do it without more people.